Ooh, this is quite exciting, you know. Oh. Hang on, I'm just drinking my tea. Give me a minute. What do you need help with, though?
Stay with me while we don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we
Right, let's start this thing. Oh, wrong one. Hello! Good evening! It's very late. It's 7:30. Although I will say my sleep schedule is an unpronounced level of cooked right now. I spend, the last couple days sleeping in the morning and waking up at night, so hence the 2 days off. But we're back, and we are back with a big un. Because I'm just like, no, because I feel like it. Had an idea. It's probably been done quite a lot. I haven't checked, though, so there you go. If I am just blatantly copying someone else, I'm sorry. I genuinely just haven't looked. Anyway, welcome to, well, I made the title, I'm bringing Michael Schumacher back. That isn't exactly correct. I'm more so recreating his career, if you will. So, I could be boring and just put him straight in a Ferrari and go from there. However, what I thought I would do is we'd recreate his career, excluding Jordan, because I can't be bothered. And also, if you drive for a decent team, they don't let you drive for a shit team. So, we're starting with Benetton, which of course is Alpine nowadays. And, well, as you can see from the main menu, there's a reason I'm on the main menu. You can see the race suits. We have some different stuff going on, right? If we take a look, that's the wrong one. Hang on, I'm not used to these menus. Look at this. We have got not just 10 new liveries, but I've never used these ones before. I usually have livery mods on, but I don't have any of these. So this is very exciting. Let me change my playlist. This is crap. Hang on. Alright, so McLaren are just sort of black and grey, I guess. Apparently, all of these liveries, I will leave a link to the mod after the stream in my description. You're an F1 guy. I'm an F1 guy too, look at that. Yeah, all of these liveries, excluding the Benetton one, which I added, that's a separate mod. These are all part of the same mod that are meant to replicate or inspire from older liveries in the past. So Ferrari are now blue, which is apparently they were blue for a time, which I should probably remember as I class myself an F1 nerd, but there you go, I don't. But Ferrari are blue. Can I look at their race suits? I can't. Well, anyway, Red Bull Racing look kind of the same, but there's a bit of a purple twinge to them. Of course, in the early 2010s, they were more purple than blue. And there's also some Ford sponsoring, and there's also some Red Bull cans on the spoiler. It's basically like a 2013, 2012 Red Bull. Mercedes are back to kind of 2019, 2018 kind of area. Of course, their most recent history is 2014, so there's not much to go off. Aston Martin, it's quite hard to tell, I guess, kind of, but this is meant to be a nod to the 1991 Jordan, which is why I was considering driving for Aston, because of course Michael Schumacher debuted for Jordan in 1991. But like I said, if I drive for Aston Martin, they won't let me go to Alpine, which as you can see has got a whole UI change. And now Benetton, I have used this mod before, but there you go. So we are driving for Alpine in this career mode for the first couple seasons anyway. Haas are more so their 2016-17 kind of car. It's just, rather than being white, it's like a weird blue, I guess. Racing Bulls are Toro Rosso. Williams are, back to their, 90s kind of area with the, like, Nigel Mansell kind of car, I guess. And Sauber, well, they just look like an old Sauber. So there's some really nice liveries. There's also, of course, entirely different race suits as well, but you can see some of them. Let's just get straight into the career mode, though, because I don't want to waffle for too long, because I do that quite a lot. You alright, MZ? I'm sure MZ sounds a lot better, but I'm not American, so there you go. Alright, welcome. So as you can see, we've got the race suit on. Michael Schumacher is here ready to go. It's a 16 race calendar. I will show you the calendar. It's very boring, but most of the F1 tracks are boring, so what can I really do about that? We've got Melbourne and Bahrain today. Then we've got Jeddah and Austria. And Britain and Spa, that's going to be quite fun because, two of the historic tracks. Netherlands, I was kind of debating because obviously Schumacher wouldn't have been driving at most of these in 1993. When were you started? About 5 minutes, probably. Aston Martin World Constructors Champions 26. That'd be great. And I don't think that's entirely impossible. Adrian Newey, Fernando Alonso. That's it. But yeah, that's the calendar. There you go, great. And of course, we are driving for Alpine, aka Benetton. Well, actually, not too bad. I've also added Connor Sport, because why not? I thought we'd be like the slowest, because Alpine are the slowest in real life. But no, we're actually 5th slowest. Joint with Williams, Racing Bulls, and Haas, and a little bit ahead of us. Why are Connor Sport so crap? I haven't played Breaking Point 3, but I'm pretty sure in Breaking Point 2 you get, like, 4th in the Constructors. Anyway, let's just go into Melbourne. I don't know what's going on. You right, Rover? Now then, I have also done something else that's very cool, and you'll be able to hear it with your eardrums. If I was to shut up for a moment, which I'm not very good at doing. I have added not just any engine mod. Usually I use an engine mod that is a V10. However, because Benetton and, the 1990s, they used V8s, well, I've basically just revealed it. I'm using a V8 engine. It sounds really good. It really does. Full quali, half-length race, good stuff. Let's get into practice. Day 1 of asking Krim to which one of my edits on stream. I don't know about that. I've got to be careful of copyright these days. Alright, why is it so quiet? Hang on. Is it quiet for me, or is it quiet in general? It's quiet in general. Here we go. Alright, Liam. Hello. Let's just... I feel like I should do more build-up, but just because it's a whole new series and it's a really cool concept that... Like I said, I'm sure this has been done, and like I said, if you have also done this before me, I truly apologise, but I didn't nick it. I just didn't research to see if anyone else already done it. Quite a funny story, that. I'll talk about it as we go into the session, rather than... Actually, I'll let you hear the engine noise first, because obviously the engine's quite important. It's very good. Jesus, I'm dead! Is that very loud for you lot? Can someone let me know? That does sound class, doesn't it? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah! I've almost gone off on literally my first corner. Now, of course, Michael Schumacher, in my opinion, the greatest driver of all time, very rarely crashed. It's sort of loud. Cheers, mate. Let me know if that's better. That didn't sound like it changed much. But, in my opinion, the greatest driver of all time. And I want to try and honour that by driving fast and not crashing. So that's what we're going to try and do. Now, of course, in history, Michael Schumacher won 2 championships for Benetton in 94 and 95. But I don't think I'm going to wait until I win a title in this career mode, because I want to be able, obviously, you only get 10 seasons in one career. So I was thinking, if I do 3 with Benetton, because he raced with Benetton from 1992 until 1996, and then go to Ferrari, which he spent most of his career at, of course, from 1996 until 2006, so 11 years. I was going to do 5 seasons, so that brings it up to 8. And then, of course, in 2010, he came back and drove for Mercedes until 2012. So I was going to do 3 seasons, or no, 2 seasons at the very end with them. So we've got 3 seasons with Benetton. If we win a title during that time, great. If we don't, great. But yeah, that's the timeline. And of course, F1 25 is going to be with us until 2027, with F1 26 being a DLC. So I should have, hopefully, if I don't just bin it off like I usually do, I should have enough time to actually complete this whole series, which is nice. I'm currently not in England. Ooh, on holiday, are we? Yeah, apart from the absolutely unfathomably cooked sleep schedule, I'm doing pretty good, Liam. Doing pretty good. Time management, probably. You're right, Log Dog. That is a fantastic name. Oh, my days. That might be the best username I have ever heard in my life. Well done. Now, to be honest, because I'm in an official car and not on my team, I'm not, this might just, what was that stutter? That was unbelievable. I might outperform my machinery a bit, because that usually happens in official cars, because my team cars are just so much worse. So maybe we will win a title. Who knows? I've only got 3 seasons, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The engine does sound a bit weird, though. It feels like it should be a bit more aggressive. But obviously, this is class, you know? You've got Schumacher with the Benetton, with a V8 engine. It's even got a custom steering wheel. I think what I'll do is after this stream, I'll make like a link tree or some sort of website where you can put links together rather than having to put 12 individual ones. And I'll put a link to all the mods I'm using currently. So there'll be the 9 liveries for the other teams that I'm using, which all come into one. And then I'll also leave a link to this Benetton mod and the engine mod. So, yeah, if you want to find them, then you can. They are all on overtake.gg though, and they're quite easy to find. And I was thinking of other drivers to do this, like, sort of thing on. What is my dream wheel to get? I don't think I've ever got one, to be honest. I'm very, like, I don't know what the word is, but as long as it turns, I'll use a lump of, like, wood. You know? I mean, I could say, like, one of them Fanatec's or them Mosers that are getting near the £1,000 bracket, but I just don't think I need them. Of course, it'd be lovely, and it might enhance my gameplay, but the one I've got right now, I mean, I've had it for nearly half a decade, so I'm quite satisfied. I'm kind of out of F1 26 into DLC because you have to own 25 to get 26. I can agree with that. However, what I will say is that I'm glad, I mean, 26 as a standalone game would have been really bad because the last 5 F1 games have been not bad, but basically just carbon copies of each other, much like other sports games like your FIFAs and everything. But also, I will say that I believe F1 25, in my opinion at least, is the best F1 game, like, in terms of handling, and that's basically all there is to it that's different. Apart from that, it's the same thing. So, I mean, let's say for this example, if I had to play F1 24 and 25 was a DLC, I would have kicked off because that game is so bad. My favorite livery or mod? Probably the one that makes the racing ball look like a 2019 Toro Rosso, because that's my favorite livery. The old Toro Rossos, I love them for some reason. Well, I mean, hey, I've done like 3 laps so far and I haven't crashed, so there you go, that's good at least. I mean, I have done quite a lot of Melbourne recently, working on YouTube videos and things. Which, by the way, not to self-promote, but that's exactly what I'm currently doing. I haven't uploaded an actual video in nearly 8 months, and there's one releasing tomorrow. So, you know, if you fancy it, just watch it for 7 seconds, so I get the view, and then, you know, be on your way. Nice. In Belgium at the moment, I've been to Belgium for about 3 hours because I drove through it. And from what it looks like, it was a nice little place. Ugh. Alright, Jack. In my opinion, Senna is the best driver, and that is valid. I mean, I put him second. I won't be able to give you a reason why. It's just sort of based on, well, I don't know. It's just like a gut feeling. I can't really tell you why, but my top, like, 10 has always been Schumacher, Senna, Hamilton, Prost, Clark, Verstappen, Vettel, Alonso, Hakkinen? Something like that, anyway. Alright, Garish. Belgium is basically my second home, as half my family live there. Oh, fair enough then. I used to have a lot of friends about that had like the English. You know, some family members would live in different countries all over the world, and, you know, over like school breaks or Christmas breaks, they'd go and visit them. It's nice. In my case, though, since, you know, the Roman times, my entire family tree has been born and lived in England. Like, my DNA is that it's English, Irish, that's it. That's all I've got. Actually, no, I've got a bit of Australian, because one of my ancestors was one of the first people to get sent to Australia according to a DNA test I did, so. A bit like with me, it's like, oh, I want to go visit some family for the weekend. And where you going? Spain, Portugal, Belgium, Netherlands, Finland? No, mate, sorry. So. Yeah. No Scandinavian? No, nothing, mate. Literally just English, Irish, and a diddy bit of Australian, and that's it. Sorry I'm late, you reached 3,000. I did indeed, mate. And yeah, that was quite a while ago, but yeah. It's like I always say, I didn't reach 3,000. I just play the game. It's everyone watching that has subscribed to me that were like, you know what? Yeah, why not, mate? Next thing I want to do is get to 200 followers on Twitch. So if any of you have a Twitch, I'm 6 away. So if you don't mind just popping over, that'd be world class. I don't know how I could repay you, but, you know, maybe one day I'll give you like a can of Pringles or something. My DNA is Irish, Belgian, Austrian, English, and Finnish. You're everywhere!
We got some excellent data with that run, so
that's cool though.
The garage, and I can take you through the numbers.
I've just finished school for the Christmas holidays. Nice, mate. Great feeling, that. Well, if you didn't like school, it's a good feeling, I guess. Ever been to Newcastle? I don't think so. No. Alright, see you later, Oliver. Alright, Harrison. I just realised I got one more thing to do. Can I be... Oh, no, I don't. Well, yeah, I do. Can I be bothered, though? Don't think so, you know. I'm already following you are indeed, mate, yes. Very curious how this first race is going to go. I mean, I've got the fastest time overall so far, so pretty good. Now, as per usual, I don't know how I can word it, but I've made a 16 race calendar that's basically got all my strongest tracks, but I've also just kind of excluded the ones that I'm really bad at, apart from Silverstone. So I'm hoping then that at most tracks I can put in a decent result. Of course, tracks like Melbourne and Spa and maybe Singapore and Qatar, I might get some inflated results. But we're going to drop a couple stinkers because I've got a weird habit of doing that right now for some reason. I never liked school. I hated getting up for school because I used to spend most nights spending all night playing games. Pretty much my whole life. But when I was actually at school, it was great. Not the educational part, but the banter. You know, just, you know, being out and all that. I suck at the Australian Grand Prix. I mean, fair enough, yeah. I suck at loads of tracks. That's why, I mean, to be fair, you could argue that I should just play them more so I get better at them. But I'd also argue that I could just not include them on the calendar. You know? And I wouldn't say I'm bad at them. I've got some pretty decent time trial times. But I'm really slow compared to the AI. So, Melbourne, like right now, as you can see, I'm fastest overall. And then I'll go to China, and I'll be last. So, I could just lower the difficulty, but I can't be bothered. When you finish this career, you should do a Felipe Massa Road to Glory. Well, finally win him that title that he didn't get in 2008. Is he still trying to dispute that? I saw something like they're going to, like, open a case about. I'm not sure what they could do, but go on, mate. My worst is Monaco. It's too tight. If you're a controller, then I can completely agree. But as a wheel person, I think Monaco's probably one of my best and favourites. I don't really struggle with tracks because I, like, crash at them. I'm just slow. Like China, Hungary, Spain, Silverstone, and that's probably about it, to be honest. So it's only 4. I don't know why I'm skipping time. I might do a quali run, actually, for no particular reason. What's my best car to drive? Well, probably the McLaren, because it's the best car. Nice. I very rarely get to drive, like, good cars, because, I mean, I'm always just starting new career modes. But I'm doing a video where I use a fully upgraded My Team car, and the pace in that thing... I did, like, a 58-second lap at Austria. It is outrageous stuff. Favorite track? I think it's Spa, but I love so many tracks in, like, to the same level. Melbourne, Spa, Baku, Singapore, Monaco, Jeddah, Qatar, Vegas, Austria, Austria reverse, Netherlands reverse, Monza, Imola, Japan, all them. I love them all. Anyone behind me? I do. Okay, I got a nice gap. Go! This is for no real purpose, to be honest. I suppose it's just a bit of practice, which, to be fair, I am in practice, so it's a good time to do it. Whee! Nice, Zay. What a twat! Lando's on an 18th. That's not very... That's really slow. That's like 3 seconds off the pace. It's a brand new career, to be fair. No one's got any upgrades yet. Fastest Sector 1. I do prefer the cars when they're slower, though, and more, like, sluggish like this one is. I mean, that fully upgraded My Team car, the amount of downforce... I mean, these corners I could take flat out. Whereas, obviously, in this, you have to do 2 on downshifts. Am I still doing the Lambo career? Absolutely, mate, yes. I just thought, well, I'm not doing the Checo one anymore because I can't stand the handling that that mod adds. So I'll do something else, and here we are. It's a cool concept. Like I said, it's probably been done already and currently is being done, but I didn't look. So, yeah. Max Verstappen. I still think Snacked Verstappen... No, I don't think it is. That's just way better. 58 seconds is mental at Austria. Most of the 1 minute were 1. Yeah, but that's with no fuel, brand new softs in a fully... to be fair, the car isn't fully upgraded. It's got every upgrade that I can get, but I'm still missing powertrain upgrades from...
Until next time, goodbye.
The engine supplier. That's the one. I couldn't think of the name. I need Ryan in here to drop some absolute blockbuster slander names for me. Ugh. Only the one extra thing to do. Good stuff. Right, I think we're ready for the first quali of the career. Because that's what happens when practice is done. Decent. Alright, Supersonic. I got high hopes, to be fair. I mean, I got second in practice. Practice don't really mean anything, but still. I don't know exactly what I can go for. I think Q3 should be achievable. I mean, top 50%. That should be a doddle. So, I can't get over that steering wheel. That is lovely. Let's just take a look at it. I'm not exactly sure how you're meant to hold it, though. Because there's no, like, that bit. So you're sort of just... I don't know how that's meant to work, but anyway. Nice. Low fuel. I might up the downforce a tad, because obviously it's quali. Just a bit. I don't know. Also lower the tyre pressures, because they're always way too high. Shout out sim racing setups for making them really high for no apparent reason. Love that. And we can see what lap times we need. We are going to need a... Oh, yes, mother. Yay. Mother with a tenner. Let's go. I've gone too far here. 17.9 is the lap required. And I might have left it a bit late to do a second run. So... Unlucky. Well, actually, it's not unlucky yet. If I do a good enough lap now, obviously, it will be fine. Let's see how we get on then. First qualifying lap for Michael Schumacher since joining Benetton in 1992. Did he only do one race for Jordan? I don't remember. Well, anyway. Also, that's a thought. They didn't race at Melbourne, did they, in the early 1990s? It was Adelaide, no? Oh, this car's got grip. Ugh. I'm tapping into unknown grip levels. Fastest sector 1. Good stuff. Oh, you know what? Alright, Lewis is #1 fan. Alright, Raisin. Whee! Despite banging into the wall and having a horrible line, I still get the fastest Sector 2. Sector 3 is where I'm really bad, though, so the AI will gain some time back. But for an unclean, kind of slow lap, we're looking pretty good. Move. Move. That is going to be a 1:16.9. I mean, half a second off Piastri, but I don't think that matters. I'm in an Alpine. Do you know what I mean? Well, a Benetton, but an Alpine. Same thing.
Less than 1 lap.
You should mod Connor Sport so Jordan are back on the grid. I would if I knew how to do that. Absolutely, yeah, that'd be class. Alright, well, I definitely don't need to go for another lap. You can also see the Sector 3 struggle. 7 tenths back. The only person slower than me is P10 Yuki Tsunoda. To be fair, the Sector 1 and 2 are so good, it obviously compensates. Alright, Chelsea. And Massey. Abu Dhabi 2021 flashbacks from hearing the word Massey. But yeah, I mean, if I knew how to mod, you know, obviously, yeah. make Connor Sport Jordan. There'd be some good stuff.
Okay, we seem to be having a few software issues at the moment. Sit tight for a few
I
minutes
don't
while
care,
we reboot
Mark.
some things, okay?
Thank you. Because then, obviously, Connor Sport are the worst team, so you can beat Connor Sport for a season, which are Jordan, then go to Benetton, rather than doing what I'm doing, which is just skipping out on Jordan entirely. But there you go. Oh well. How many monitors do I have? 3. I need a gap, please. Did they just pit? Oh, they did. Okay. Alright, same sort of lap. It can actually be a little bit slower. And I'll be through. For a little Michael Schumacher Q3 appearance. Which is good stuff, of course. Whee! Ooh. Oh, this car's grippy. Love it. 7 temps up on Yuki Tsunoda. So, have a decent end to the lap and we'll be looking good. To be fair, this is probably my second strongest track compared to the AI, so it's no real surprise, but at the same time, it's obviously nice. You know, with the Alpine on debut, probably going to get into Q3. I just love the idea that both laps have had the fastest Sector 1 and 2, but then I won't get anywhere near the Sector 3 time required. Just that final corner. I've never been able to get the foot down as nice and early as I want, but we do go, oh, that's nice. I mean, I'm pretty sure Piastri was even quicker than that in Q1, but fastest overall. Improved by 2 temps on myself. I like it. That's good stuff. How much is your PC roughly? Because I want one. Well, mine's very, very, very high end. It's almost the best you can get. I can't really tell you, to be honest, because it's a custom build and I didn't build it, so grand, maybe. Whatever I wanted the other teams to be. They're all just kind of old versions of themselves. If I can have a look at them. So, Aston are meant to be an old Jordan. Haas are like their 2016 car. Red Bull are like, they're a bit of purple in it. I can change camera. They're a bit purple. So like obviously like Vettel days. Sauber are like early 2010 Sauber, like a Sergio Perez Sauber. Williams are like their 1990s car, you know, like a Jacques Villeneuve kind of car with the orange stripes and malarkey. Racing Bulls are Toro Rosso from 2019. Ferrari are blue, I don't know why. And I feel like I'm missing one. McLaren are like just grey. Mercedes are like their 2019 car, and I think that's it. Can Yuki Tsunoda get through? Let's see. Oh, I'm bored. Alright. We take the top time in Q2, albeit I'm still 2 or 3 temps off Oscar's best time, who's all the way down here, by the way. 7, 8 temps off his Q1 lap time. I'm not sure what's happened there. But we do make it into Q3 on debut. As expected, I am driving as the greatest to ever do it, so that's to be expected, let's be honest. Welcome to Q3, everyone. And, well, I think there's a top 3, maybe a top 5 in there if I get the lap. So I did a 16.7. That's only good enough for P7 right now. And yet in Q2 it was good enough for to be fastest, so... Alright, Callum. I try to set a Evo. Not yet, no. I've played normal Assetto Corsa, but not the new one. Alright, have I got... Yeah, let's just go. I can't be bothered. Go! I dare you to do the first lap of the race like this. Like what? Alright. What has this car really got in it? I mean, it's an Alpine, but it's also a Benetton. Come on then. Nordschleifer waiting. Yeah, I don't really have that. I mean, I know it's not a lot, but I don't really have the ability to just go and buy it. The emojis I've put... Ooh. I might give that a go. We'll see, though. Just rocking back and forth. Nice. Oh! 15.9 for Max Verstappen. Oh, my goodness. That's fast. I'm going to need this Sector 3 to be quite special if I want to find something. I don't even have the fastest Sector 2 anymore. That's when you know it's stinky. Come on. Oh, that was scary. I did that almost flat out. Oh, no. Recovered it. It's good in Oh, you know what? That's actually really good. I'll be honest, that did not feel very good at all. But a 16.2, half a second better than any other lap on the front row.
Be sure to join us then.
Only behind the greatest driver on the current grid. I think we take that. Easily. Yeah, of course we do. Let me guess, it was just Sector 3. 26.6. Oh no, 26.7, I should say. Okay, 3 tenths in Sector 1. Half a tenth in Sector 2. And then, only to be fair, it's only 4 tenths in Sector 3. That's not too bad, considering I was 8 tenths off in Q1. Have a great Christmas, you too, James. Thank you very much. How did the season end? I've been busy moving, so I missed the stream of the final race. I don't remember myself, to be honest. I actually don't. If you're talking about the final Lamborghini one, I think I got second at Qatar, which was the second to last race, and then fourth at Abu Dhabi. I don't know. I don't actually know. Alright, Jara. Ugh. Alright, it's time for the debut of Michael Schumacher with Benetton. You know, I don't remember the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, like, at all. Our car was very good, so I imagine I was quite high up, but I don't remember. Oh, you know, I kind of remember because Oscar Piastri started 10th. I started 4th or 3rd, and I needed to beat Oscar and finish within 10 points of Lando to get 3rd in the drivers. I beat Lando and Oscar won, so I finished 4th in the drive. I don't know, it was something like that. Landscape stream ain't working. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position. And it's Michael Schumacher alongside. Considering the rest of the grid we have Piastri, Leclerc.
Oh, you're right, it isn't, to be fair.
And Hamilton.
It's crazy how that works. I really hope this doesn't end on the... Okay, wait. What's going on here then? Hang on. Hang on a minute. Oh, I'm dead. There we go. I should be working now. Okay.
Norris, Holcomb. Hello, everyone. I'm Alex Jakes. Joining me.
Yeah, I should be good now. I didn't have the right stream key because I'm a twat. What team is this season with? I am with Alpine, aka, well, it's Benetton. I'm just going to start saying Benetton, because it is. Alright, Dark Alpha. Ban the bot. I don't think it lets me on the pop-out thing. I'll have to go on. I can't be bothered. To be fair, the other day, Kick actually, like, auto-banned them. But now they just sort of don't, so... To be fair, if I had to sit here and ban them constantly, it would take about, well, an extra hour. Just got a new job today. So making the frames and subframes for a BMW and a team from the... Ugh. That sounds like great fun. Rightio then, race time. Let's lower the downforce. And I think the one-stop's a great idea because the AI don't ever do it, so you get quite an advantage. And let's begin. For the formation lap, we get to see all the liveries on display. Most of them from the early 2000s and 2010s.
Each driver will be wanting to make an impactful
and
start to their season
looks
by earning
class.
those crucial points.
How much can a graphic designer make full-time? Well, there's not really a set figure. Depends who you work for. I mean, I get enough to basically pay bills, and that's about it. But that's because I don't do it full-time. So, depends who you work for. I mean, I do advertisements and things for small companies, like very small, like a kebab shop or something. But obviously, you start working for the big uns, and you're making hundreds. I don't know. Theo, do we really need that info right now? Probably not. Let's have it. Well, we are going to send it. I'm getting this bastard. And for the first episode of the Benetton Michael Schumacher career, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Get him. Oh, you know I'm sending it around the outside of turn one. Michael Schumacher into the lead. Oh, was it ever in doubt? See you later, Max. Woo! Have that, son. And as Max said in China, see you fighting later, son. Woohoo! Gonna try and not do that again. My apologies, you're good, Theo. It's just, you know, it's just one of those. Run away from Max! The scary monster under your bed. Run! Go! Use all my overtake. I don't even care. Just get away from him. Leclerc, can you, like, have a go at him? Like, bite his ankle so I can get a lead, please? Come on, Charlie. Oh, no. Oh, what? Oh, no. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, I've forgotten everything.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead.
Oh, Nelly. What is going on?
So.
I can't drive. Oh, no. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh, Nelly. What is going on? I can't drive. Oh Am I just the worst to ever do it or something? I might actually just be the worst. Or the Alpine's a tractor. I'm going to use that excuse, I think. The Alpine's a tractor. Let's go with that. I think that's a lot more plausible than just me being shit. Which, as we all know, that is the truth. But if you never take accountability, it will never be your fault. So it's the car. Nice. Have I got straight line speed? Yeah, I do. Go on then. I don't think I've ever had that before. Could be a little move here on Lewis Hamilton. I don't have to overturn. That was not English. Hang on, this is going to get a bit dangerous. On my future team, they're going wheel to wheel, try and slip up the inside. No, unlucky. They're still going wheel to wheel though, so ooh, that's chronic understeer. Up the inside of Charles Leclerc. Go on then. Why am I in first gear? I don't know. Don't ask me. I need a couple laps to really dial it in because I'm currently driving like a Toyota Prius driver on the M1. So that's got to, you know, get figured out immediately. Try and have a go at Hamilton here. That's the aim. Should have the speed. Gonna go the long way around the outside. Go on then. All right, back into the podium places for Michael Schumacher. Okie dokie. I feel a bit embarrassed for Schumacher because obviously he would probably never really do something like that in real life, but luckily it's a game and a fat bloke, so it don't really matter, does it? Oh, ignore that. How the rears like that already? No, I'm just too throttle happy, I think. Oh, goodness me! Through goes Hamilton! No! Not like this! Get out of here, Lewis. Woo! You know, tyres are actually okay, it's just me. It's this final corner where I lose a lot. As you saw on lap 1, I mean, look, Hamilton's right there. Probably going to go past as well, the twat. No. It's a good thing they brake really early around turn 1, so I can just stay ahead. It's very good. I'm not fat. Oh, come on. I'm 18 stone, lad. With 0 muscle. Whee! So Piastri's on the hard tyre, so obviously he's going to go out a lot longer than the rest of us. But it does mean I can try and undercut him. I do want to clear the Ferraris though, but Hamilton's not going to let me do that, is he? Because he's a twat. I need overtake, that's what I need. But I can't really save it because there's about 5 cars behind me all wanting to get by. Verstappen already 4 seconds ahead. Difficulty? 110. It's just the AI are quite shit around Melbourne, and I'm not the slowest. So, yeah.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the...
My league finished on Wednesday, I got P9 in the standings, and I was the highest driver to not get a podium. Right. Is that a good thing? No, that's bad. Okay, is that good?
Hamilton behind.
I don't know.
Keep them behind, please. It's critical.
I've never got on with league racing. I've done it, but I could never do more than 3 races before thinking, I can't really be bothered today, to be honest. That's average in England. Maybe, but
okay, mate,
I'm medically classed obese, like 2.
Head down and chin up and focus to the end of the race.
I do think BMI is a load of bollocks, but you're supposed to have a BMI of, what, 25 or something? Mine's 41, so... all good. I know I've got a broken front wing, but why am I so slow? I might actually repair my front wing, you know? Because I think I'll pit a lap early, repair the front wing, and then hopefully I'll undercut the loss from the front wing repairing. I also definitely have the pace to re-overtake everyone, so... yeah. But this is not fun. I'm slow, I'm washed, I'm losing unspeakable amounts of time to the two in front while holding up everyone behind me. It's not looking good so far. Will I ever quit YouTube? Oh, absolutely. Yes, probably within a year. There's going to come a point, probably sooner rather than later, where I can't spend 6-7 hours a day like I do now, whether it's making streams or editing or making videos. You know, there's going to come a time where I don't have time to do that because I need to work more. So, probably within, like, the next year. Stay away, Hamilton. This what's annoying is that I'm trying to save overtake for my outlap later on, and I can't because this twit keeps trying to go past me. Stop. I just got 60 messages on a snap group in 5 minutes. Should I be worried or something's gone down? You don't look overweight? I'll take it. It's good. If I could do everything you need to in life and get healthy, well, I could barely get up the stairs. Or get out of bed. So, take that information with what you will. You know, I packed off nearly 2 stones, so we're doing good. Lance strolls out the session, shocking to literally no one. Back in a bit, I'm going to make some tea. That's a good idea, to be honest. I can't just have a clean race, can I? Like, lap 1, I spun twice and broke my front... well, I didn't break it, but I slightly damaged my front wing. It's a miracle I'm still able to sit in 3rd, but look at the time loss to Verstappen. You can tell I'm just massively holding up everyone. Although, to be fair, I'm not really. I mean, obviously, it's the top cars. It's Hamilton, it's Leclerc, it's the Mercedes, and Lando Norris. And then there's a large gap back to the next car. But even so, all these lot are so much quicker than me, it's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing how they haven't got past me yet, because... well, the AI don't really race, do they? They don't. They kind of just... but they don't brake later. They don't do anything, really. Don't do an Arsenal and bottle it. Well, I kind of did that a while ago. I did that on lap 1. Oh, I've not tried it down here before. He's still going to have to wait. Oh, no, he's still fighting it. Oh, this is close. When am I pitting? Lap 12. Oh, goodness me. Life of the one-stopper. Just struggling. And struggling. And struggling. Stay back, Lewis. Feel bad. No, I actually do. Where I'm just holding everyone up right now. You know, I might actually, although my hard tyres are probably going to be knackered by the end, I might pit 2 laps early just so I can really undercut them. And obviously I'm repairing my front wing so I can try and get the time back that I'll lose from the front wing breakage. So that's the plan anyway. Max Verstappen won this race. I don't know, I was leading and I already broke the DRS. So I don't know, probably. I mean, all these lot are probably a second a lap quicker than me, but because they're stuck behind me, they're obviously not showing that. So I might have been able to win. But yeah, when you spit in wall once and nearly crash another time and also damage your front wing on 1 lap, yeah, that's usually what happens. My goodness, I'm so slow. How am I only getting to 310? Ugh. Ah. What's my favourite and least favourite takeaway?
Next time.
Don't know, I'm not really that diverse in takeaways. I mean, the only takeaways I've ever had is Chinese kebab and that's it. That's a tough one, you know. Probably kebab is my favourite. Good old chicken shish. Oof. Least favourite, I know it's probably the most popular one in Britain, but I'd say Indian. I do not like curry or Indian at all. Why do I have the racing line on? So I know where to brake. That's like saying, why do I wear glasses? Could this be the time for Hamilton? I think it might be, you know. No, because look how early you braked. Come on, Lewis. You should know better than this, mate. I'm back if I remember you. I think so. I know, it's quite tricky to remember everyone, but yeah, I think so. Alright, now I'm probably going to lose a couple places here, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Woo! Not going to lose any place, actually. All right, I'll go.
Stopping this lap.
Alright, 60% overtake. Good stuff. Now remember, getting the front wing repaired. Why do I wear glasses? Oh, that's a good question. I just like the look of them. It's not bad to have it. Of course not, no. I mean, I've got death threats because I use it, so obviously people have a problem, but they can say what they want. I will continue to use it. Melbourne's actually one of the few tracks I can drive without it, but I still choose to have it on. It makes the game easy, it makes it comfortable and fun, and that's the only reason I play it, so there you go. One, two, three, four. Alright, so I've got some traffic to get through, but I'm so quick, I feel like I can get them. And now I should get 2 laps to undercut.
Right, that front wing damage is going to hurt us. We've really got to look after it now. Let's put everything into protecting that front wing, please.
I got it repaired, you twat. Whoa! Liam Lawson, you can't do that, mate. I want to try and get Aiden Jackson as well. That'd be nice. Come on! Straight line speed! There it is. Good stuff. Alright, Edon. How do I get Michael Schumacher? He's one of the icons you get on the game as a DLC. Alongside Senna and Jenson Button and David Coulthard, and there's a couple others as well. The line helps when trying to concentrate in battle. That's actually a thing that I've never really even... Oh. Hello. I love ya. Well, that's kind of backfired. I've actually come out behind Russell. Ah. To be fair, when you're against the AI... Whoa, George! Go on, son. Kick the arse out. When you race against the AI, it's so pitifully easy. I don't need to concentrate in general, which is actually a good thing. It means I can read chat more and things like that. Right now, I drive practically subconscious. But yeah, in battles against the AI, it's just so dull, because they just don't really fight at all. We're going to try and get George Russell here, around the outside. Gap's nice and open. And we're going to send it through. Good stuff. That's a very important move. Next up, Charles Leclerc. Senna was a legend. I mean, would anyone ever argue against that, to be honest? Checo is a legend, according to Max Verstappen, and me.
Pierre is in for his stop now.
I mean, they all are, of course. Any world champions, no matter how bad, or how bad they think, they're all legends and great. But Senna, Schumacher, Hamilton, probably, and maybe Alain Prost as well. The absolute legends. Well, it's crazy how much that front wing repairs made a difference. Like, yeah. It's actually, I didn't realise how badly it was impacting me, but yeah. Look at this, we're flying now. I don't know how I'm going to get these two, because I'm just going to get stuck in a DRS train, but we'll see. Hang on, Leclerc's going for the move, round the outside. And now Norris is not going to have DRS, which means that can happen. Yeah, Bailando. Collision? Where have you seen a collision then, mate? What? Alright, you do you, I guess. The steward's being competent as ever. Who's this twat ahead of me? It's Isaac Hadjar. He should hopefully hold Leclerc back a little bit, and I can catch up. He had crappy cars. Not really. He had the Lotus, which was okay, and then obviously the McLarens were dominant. So... But I mean, I think you'll find any great driver will have the best car because they're so great. That's kind of how that works. But yeah, I mean, Senna, I still put Senna second in my all-time list behind Schumacher. But, yeah. It's a shame, I mean, obviously I was minus 12 when he died. But it's a shame I never got to watch it, like, him live. Or any of that era, really. I also just realised I've passed Leclerc without even realising. I do that sometimes. I'm so subconscious in my driving that I don't even realise I've overtook him. I can't even remember where I overtook him. I actually don't remember. But we are now through, and that's actually massive because if... Oh, shit, ignore that. If that happens, where Hadjar has stayed ahead of Leclerc, I can now hopefully build a bit of a gap to Leclerc and go from there. I should be quicker than him, though, regardless. I always drive no line, but in league races I do, because I don't want to smash into people. Valid, yeah. I sometimes turn it off just because it's a little bit more fun, but only when I can, you know, I'm by myself and I can really concentrate on the game. I mean, that's good at least. I mean, like I said, Leclerc getting held up by Hadjar. I've now got a 2-second buffer to him. Why is he closing it so quick? Stop it. Oh, ignore that. So now we've got Piastri, only 6 seconds ahead, although on the faster tyre. And then Verstappen, the gap's basically the same. So we're fighting for a podium. Love from India. Shout out India. AI difficulty 110. Don't know what's happened to me in recent weeks, but I've just sort of forgot how to drive like clean and consistent. That used to be my strongest part, is that I was really like...
It looked like you made easy work of that target.
The same lap times over and over again. Now I can't. I don't know, it's weird. Jeez Louise, Piastri's fast. Look at that, he's gaining like a second a lap on me. To be fair, faster car, newer tyres, softer tyres. It makes sense, but still, ridiculous. I play at 35, well, to be fair, I have been playing the F1 games pretty much every day since 2022, so yeah, you do just kind of... It's also really easy on... Or not easy, that's the wrong word. Obviously, it's only easy if you know it. But when you're on a wheel, you have a massive advantage over a controller player, so... Yeah, you are just sort of faster. Great engine sound, by the way. Just like the Benetton that Schumacher drove in 1993. I play 95, but some tracks 100. That's what I used to do on 24. They've definitely made the AI easier, though. Because like I said, F1 24, I can only play at 110 at Jeddah, Melbourne, and Qatar. Everywhere else like 105, 106. Now, it's 110 everywhere. And tracks like that I just said, Melbourne, Spa, and Qatar, and Jeddah, I am just so... I mean, right now, I'm in a midfield car, outpacing a Ferrari in third. So, I feel like they actually need to make the AI harder, especially between 100 and 110. Oh, that was awful. Wonder if Piastri's tyres are going to go off and I can try and catch him. Probably. Oh, no. Oh, no. My Google Chrome has blown up. Hang on. Sometimes I use too much memory, which I'm not, my PC just blows up. Give me a second. Quick playlist change as well, because I feel like it. Obviously, you lot can't hear it, that's the point. So I can avoid copyright. Alright, cool. Whee! Still got 10 laps remaining. So we're only 2/3 of the way through. Putting some decent time on Charlie, and now actually Russell. 2.7.
Okay,
Verstappen's
Michael.
extending his lead, so is Piastri, so we're looking for a strong P3 finish here, to be honest. Avoid engine staying above 136. How do I do that? I mean, it's 130 right now. When does it get hotter? I don't know, to be honest. I guess running in the wake of other cars would heat it up a lot, but there's no one around me, so it's not really a problem. I'm surprised it's saying at exactly 130 the whole time. That's reliable right there. Of course, the Renault engine, which will be Mercedes next year. What track is next? I think Bahrain. Yeah, it is. I don't know why I keep putting Bahrain on the calendar. I don't like it very much. I tell you what, Piastri is probably going to win this race, you know. Look at that. Only 7 tenths between
No
them.
need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
My man is flying at home. I don't think I've ever had Piastri win his home Grand Prix before, so give it a go. Box. What for? Boring? Yeah, it's pretty boring, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I should have put Japan on, to be honest. I don't know why I didn't. But there you go. Hindsight's a bastard. And Oscar Piastri now. Can he take the lead? No. Verstappen survives, but here he comes again. I can see it in the bottom left. You'd think Piastri's going to win, obviously. The soft and newer tyre. Ugh. DRS opens down the back straight. Can Oscar do it? Can he get past Maximus Decimus Meridius? He's going for it. He's done it! Oscar Piastri leads his own Grand Prix. What a guy. Sue. Nah. Boo! We like Ronaldo here. You right, Cookie? And I Protect. It's a good name. .1 now between myself and Russell.
Oh, mate, you made
In that nice
look
rhythm
easy.
now.
Nice Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it.
Well, Mark, I don't like working with you, so go away. Mark is a twat. The new trending hashtag. Messi? Yeah, Messi's good. I've watched Messi play, like, live. But I've never been to Spain or Paris or Miami, so that's quite a fun story. Verstappen's 20 seconds ahead. Where'd you get 20? Oh, I see. No, that's not added together. They're both 10 seconds ahead. They're next to each other. Assist, line in ABS. One, two, three, four. I keep messing up that corner. It's starting to really annoy me. It's weird, it's like I've completely lost the ability to drive consistently. It's very strange, I don't like it. It's ever such a strange feeling. How do I know which corner to take at what gear? Because, well, it's quite easy to know regardless, but I also have the game that tells me. Although, I mean, as you can see there, it wants me to do it in 5th, but I do it in 6th. Do I have gas pedals under my setup? Well, I've got one. I don't know why you'd need 2 to go forward, but yeah, I've got a gas pedal. Obviously, you don't call it that in England, but yeah. I think Hulkenberg will win next season. That's optimistic, but I'd love it. I'm open to that, absolutely. I mean, I've said Russell will win in Mercedes for no real reason, because I don't really know anything about the new regulations and who's ahead and all that. So I just said it just randomly. I'm not really bothered who wins at all. I don't care. I will be purely looking, you know, probably most likely quite far down below at Checo Perez, because he's my favourite, so. Brake, yeah, I've got a brake as well. I've got a clutch too, but it don't work, so. I used to use the clutch pedal as my brake, because it used to hurt my legs if they were too close together. Got a nice little nearly 5-second gap to Russell now. We should be good. For the podium, which is, you know, a bit sad, because I do think we could have actually won this race had I not spun twice on the opening lap. But, you know, yeah, it's a good recovery regardless. Naming a setup like company, well, Thrustmaster, I suppose, yeah. Once again, I messed up that corner. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Well, I do actually, but I'm too dumb to remember. Five laps remain. It's time to bring it home. What do you think about Cadillac joining the grid? Well, it's my favourite driver and one of my other favourite drivers in a brand new team. I feel like it's the most excited I've ever been for anything in my life. kind of like with the fastest car? I bloody well hope so. They do a Brawn GP, Sergio Perez world champion. Ugh. And unlike Brawn, they should actually have the funding to upgrade their car as well, so come on the boys. Russell was 4.5 seconds behind, he is, but I'm gaining quite a lot every lap, so we're doing good. There you go. Just starting to lose the tyres now, but to be fair, we're near the end, so it don't matter. Russell, Bottas and Checo get guns. Nice, yeah, probably. Max Verstappen's about to win the race and he gets a tyre blowout. They look at the replay. It was actually Checo just shooting his tyres. Oh, scary. What is the tyre wear right now? Ugh, that's quite high, you know. But still, my gap improves. I tell you what, Leclerc's right up Russell's arse now. I wonder if he can go for a move, try and nick P4. I think Hamilton's right there as well, you know. Yeah, he is. He's literally like... It's a three-way fight for fourth. As Max Verstappen re-overtakes Oscar for P1. They're going to go... That's going to go right down to the end, you know. But look at that. One of the Connor Sports might give Verstappen DRS to go and win the race. Will they start the final lap in a second? There they go. Who's going to win the Grand Prix? Will Verstappen win, which would be very boring? Or will Oscar win his home Grand Prix for the first time? Exciting! And like I said, that back marker might actually end up deciding the winner. Because Max is going to have DRS, I think. Oh, shut up. I'm the only one right now in the top 6 not in a battle. But let's look at the back straight. Can Oscar close? He is closing. But I think Verstappen's got... Yeah, he does. Verstappen's got DRS. Oscar can't get him. They go around to the next DRS. Oscar can't get close enough. No, Max has got DRS. Whoever that Connor Sport is has just gave Max Verstappen the win. And behind, Russell's going to hang on to 4th, I think. Yeah. And I think it's going to... Unless there's a drastic change around that corner I just went through, it looks like it's going to be Russell and then Leclerc. But Max Verstappen, he's going to win the Grand Prix. Oscar Piastri settles for 2nd, robbed of a win by one of the Connor Sport drivers. And on debut for Benetton, it's going to be P3 for Michael Schumacher. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I'll be honest.
Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really
I can't say it should have been more. I should just learn how to drive, to be honest. That's kind of how that works, to be honest. I just have to learn how to drive a car properly. Little driver of the day for the Jordan of Fernando Alonso. Good stuff.
He has left the entire field behind once more.
No, he hasn't. What do you mean he left the whole field behind? There was a guy right
Been an
behind
absolutely
him.
wild weekend
Oh,
of
look at that,
Formula One
half
action.
a second.
Can't
Oh,
wait
that
to
must
see
be
what's next.
gut-wrenching for Oscar. We also take the fastest lap as well, by the way, so that's quite cool. It obviously don't mean anything anymore, but that's encouraging. And, Pierre Gasly. P18 to P10. Go on, the boy. It was Aiden Jackson that stopped Piastri winning his home Grand Prix. That's extremely tough. Let's see that back. So this is the start. So I got Verstappen off the line. Decent start. Sent it round the outside like a... That is some serious downforce. Sent it through, and now... At this point, you know, 8/10 gap, already looking good. And then this happens. What a save, by the way. If we look at the wheel movement, caught that slide, caught that slide. So it's an unbelievable save. Still held the lead as we go down the back straight. At this point, I now have just over a second lead. Cooking. And then, on the final corner, this happens. Unlucky. I don't even know what happened. I was on low... it's like as I changed up. Not even running high revs. Did well to catch the slide, and I overcorrected here. If I, like, just stopped there, then I might have got, like, third. But then I managed to also bang into the wall. Drop down to, what, fifth. And then fourth, third. And then I stayed in third all the way until the end. Unlucky. Lance Stroll 22nd. Well, to be fair, he did DNF because of engine failure. But he also started 21st, so he was probably going to finish in the bottom three anyway. I want to look at this final lap as well between Oscar and Max, because I'm pretty sure... Look, it was that corner sport of Aiden Jackson. Also, wait, Lando Norris DNF'd? On the final lap? Unlucky, mate. So you can see the corner sport right there. Wait, no, Max did have DRS. Did he? No, he didn't. Oscar's just slow. Oh, he's just slow. Okay, what kind of speeds are they doing? 312, 324. And then... Wait, Max might get DRS here, you know. I think that's how that works. No, still nothing. I don't know. But look how close that is. Oscar Piastri that close. Imagine... What? What are them flags? Spain, Spain, America, 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 Finland? Italy, Britain. Why is there not a single Australian flag? Irish? Ah! Why is there an Irish flag? I'm pretty sure the last Irish person was Eddie Irvine. Okay, not a single Australian flag in sight, and we've also got... Okay, Brazil, yeah. France, yeah. Italy, yeah. Germany, yeah. Hulkenberg. America, there's no American driver. There's an American team, but yeah, I don't know. But anyway, the standings after round one, of course, is just going to look like this. So, we're P3, and in the Constructors, we are 4th on 16 points. Not bad. Hamilton 4ths are realistic? I guess so, yeah. And now we have Bahrain. Still don't know why I put Bahrain on the calendar over Suzuka. But there you go, I did. So unlucky. Can't change it now. Can only change it for next season, of course. Gotta go see you tomorrow. See you later, Loom. As if I'm live tomorrow. I can't really be bothered. We'll see. I need to sort out the unbelievably cooked sleep schedule I've currently got. It's really bad. What is a stick drift? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Sure. Alright, we'll change the engine, because why not? No. There we go. R&D, we have got 900 points, so we'll get that going, and we'll also get this going. Good stuff. And we will get ready for the batting glam play. Now, I'm nowhere near, good at this track compared to Melbourne. Melbourne, I qualified second and finished third. Bahrain, Q3 would be nice, but I'd be surprised. Am I doing any other races? I am, yes. I'm doing Bahrain. Anything to look at? Don't think so. Let's just begin. Let's have a bit of banana milk, because I said so. That's getting a bit of shits, isn't it? Probably. Unlucky. No rain. Good. I mean, I'd be surprised if there were rain in Bahrain, but there you go. You're right, cuz. Probably said that wrong. My bad. Before I go, when is your next stream? I can't tell you, to be honest. I literally... My stream schedule is I wake up and I go, can I be bothered today? And then if I am, I go. If not, then I don't. So I'm sorry, I can't tell you.
They're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
They're all awful. Wow. You're right, From Under Cheese. That is a good name. I love it. Oh, I'm dead. Forgot about the audio bug. Ugh. What game is this? Is that F1 25, mate? That seems too loud. Brad, this bug is really annoying. When you finish a Grand Prix and you go into another Grand Prix, the audio doubles for some reason. Well done, EA Sports. You know what I mean? Finally something good instead of brain rot. I don't really scroll on, like, YouTube Shorts or anything. Is it that bad? Is it just brain rot everywhere? Ugh. See you later, Lou. Favourite driver except Max? Well, Max ain't even my favourite. He's my third favourite. My absolute favourite is Checo Perez, and then Jenson Button, and then Max. I know I've got the cardboard cutout of Max, and my room is covered in Max posters and things, but... yeah. I mean, I started watching in 2021, and so it was always Checo and Max, you know, same team, and that was great. Is that bump still here? There's a really bad bump around that exit on Bahrain. One, two, three, four. Now, like I said, I'm nowhere near as good as this track as I am Melbourne, so... if I could score points, I'll be happy. Alright, fam. Or, hang on, this is gonna be embarrassing. Famanoon. That didn't sound right. I've been watching F1 in 2018 and my favourite was Marcus Ericsson. I don't think anyone has ever said that before. That's nice to hear. Didn't he win the Indy 500 a year or two ago? I mean, I do... how can I word it? I do know a lot about F1 before 2021, of course, like since. But yeah, that's when I've properly got into it. Not because of Drive to Survive, though. Absolutely not, no. I'll be honest, I just, you know, I had Sky Sports, and I was like, well, what do I watch? I saw the Bahrain Grand Prix was on, so I was like, you know what? Stick it on. There you go. And then kind of from that point, I still don't know how Checo became my favourite, but now he's kind of the only reason I'm interested. If Checo didn't come back with Cadillac and he retired, I wouldn't be here streaming now. I would have binned it off entirely, and I also probably wouldn't watch F1 in general. So shout out Checo for that one. That's goated stuff. Oh, that bump is still there. Good to know. Drive to Survive is kind of dying. I never liked it anyway. I feel I much prefer like actual documentaries, not stuff that over dramatizes everything. Like that Brawn GP documentary by Keanu Reeves was unbelievably good. Also, the Senna and Schumacher documentaries are really good as well. But I don't really watch television in general, so I've never really liked the whole idea of, you know, like pretending that these drivers hate each other and that Verstappen's this massive villain and all that. Like, no, don't like it. Never did. It's quite fortunate, really, that coincidentally, the year I got into it was probably the best season in at least 20 to 30 years. So that was good timing on my part. Well done, my brain. I've noticed in this car, I've got a massive overtake shortage. As in, it doesn't charge back very quick, and it uses quite a lot. Whee! Car feels lovely for some reason. Alpine must just be different gravy. It'll probably be fire this season, especially with the Lando-Oscar rivalry, but they weren't even a rivalry. They barely fought each other on the track, apart from Canada, and they're great mates off the track, so obviously Hollywood, America, they're going to make that seem like they are fierce rivals, but and that wasn't anything anyway. Although I think the 2025 season was really good, because you had, like, after Zandvoort, you thought Oscar was going to win. By Brazil, Lando's leading, and then Max got this almighty comeback. The only reason it was ever that close is because Verstappen doesn't have a teammate, McLaren are constantly taking points off each other, and the mistakes that McLaren as a team made were outrageous. Monza, Qatar, Vegas, Zandvoort with Lando, Texas Sprint, like, yeah, all those things. But I think it was a great season nonetheless. Rip Devon Butler's dad. I haven't played Breaking Point 3. Does that happen? Canada McLaren crash was familiar with Hamilton and Jensen. That's very true. It was practically the same thing. I would argue, though, the only difference is that, of course, Jensen was the leading car, and it was pissing down with rain, and he couldn't see Hamilton in his mirror. Whereas Lando was just a bit of a twat. I mean, Lando was my favourite for that season. I wanted him to win. At the same time, though, that Canada move was a bit dumb. He could have just gone the other way. Or just stay behind Oscar. I mean, obviously, there are hundreds of things you can look at throughout the season. People like to pick on Verstappen at Spain as the reason he lost. But there are so many things you can look at. But I will say, I mean, when you know you're in a title fight, to risk that with your teammate seems a bit odd. But, you know, whatever. Alright, Milo. Whee! I have F1 24. Oh, my condolences. That game stinks. We know who the real champ is? Yeah, it's Lando Norris. He scored the most points, therefore he is the real champion. There you go. I did see a stat, actually, that... Although it's not really a stat, it's just if, buts, and whats, but... If Lando had no drivers had any bad luck whatsoever, Lando would have won the title by about 50 points. And Max would have still finished on equal points with Oscar. So that shows how good his season was. Although people like to pretend that Red Bull was a tractor, it wasn't. It was on average second quickest and was the quickest for most of the races in the second half of the season, because, I mean, I'm not just saying that to be biased, it's true. Red Bull kept developing their car, McLaren stopped, so it kind of makes sense. Not every track, of course. I mean, Mexico, Qatar, obviously McLaren were better, but Vegas, Abu Dhabi, maybe? I don't know. I think Abu Dhabi was quite equal. I mean, Oscar was flying. I don't know. It's difficult for me because I'm a fan of all three drivers and both teams. So I can't really defend one because it seems like I'm being biased, but I don't know. It was a great season, and there you go. Oh, Mini Savage! Way! Oh, it's great to hear from you. Sup. Thanks for the $2, mate. Class stuff. Only Max was the only deserving champion? No, they were all deserving. Not, I mean, you could always nitpick, but they all, apart from Oscar's dip in form, they were all world class. Same with George and Leclerc. They're all deserving champions. You could say Verstappen deserved it more, but they all did. Thing is, I feel like if you put anyone else in that car that isn't Lando, no one would really care. They go, oh, fair play, you won. But because it's Lando, it's like worst champion ever, most undeserved champion. Like, no. I still think Max is in the top 5 drivers of all time, but it's like I said, he didn't have a teammate. Imagine if Max had a teammate like Oscar who will take points off him. Obviously, Max is so good, that's not going to happen. But pretend it did. Max would be nowhere near in the title fight. Although, to be fair, they would probably be in the Constructors' fight. So that would work for them. But that's the thing, Max is so good that no matter who they put in that second Red Bull, they're never really going to have a chance at the Constructors unless it's a 2023 angle where they can just win it with just Max. You know? He's just that good. I meant the team orders, not exactly the rivalry. Oh yeah, of course. No, I mean, they'll make that seem like, you know, the end of the world. I do think it was bad, but then they did it in Hungary in 24, so I don't know. I feel like you can't... People start on Lando because of that. You got to start on McLaren for being that incompetent. Like, they are really stupid. They're almost as bad as Ferrari. I mean, that Qatar strategy, what was the idea? Flexibility, yeah, what? I don't know. I'm trying to not sound like a biased Lando Norris McLaren fan, but I realise that I am. But I just try and be realistic as well. Like, McLaren as a team, I mean, obviously I can't really say anything bad about them because I'm just as clueless as the next person that's not working in Formula 1. But, like, I don't know, there's just some questionable decisions. I was one who never liked school. I remember, Harrison, yes. If I could have any track return to the ground... Why's your name change colour? You were purple before, now your name's red. I'd have Hockenheim, because that's my favourite track. But I'd also love Istanbul. That would be world class. I want to be like you. Trust me, mate. You want to be the polar opposite of me. Oh, nice grip. My favourite YouTuber. Oh, thanks, mate. Max Verstappen has picked the number 3. He did, yeah. He did. Who's the best driver on the grid right now? Oh, Max by, like, there. I think right now it's Max, Lando, Max, Russell, Lando, Oscar, Leclerc, all joint third, because I can't decide between them. I don't really, to be fair, I've not really paid attention to the midfield, so I can't really give much opinion on any other driver. And obviously Behrman's been good, Antonelli's been good, Fernando Alonso's been great, but I can't really put them in a ranking because I didn't pay too much attention. I don't even remember any of their races, so I can't really do that. I can say with confidence Lance Stroll's been the worst with Franco Colapinto, though. Another one not using cockpit view. You'll find that barely anyone does, mate, because you can't see anything and it's slower. So I just don't like it. There you go. Sometimes I use it. There's a bit more immersion, but no. Russell's underrated? Not really. Everyone's always put him in, pretty much everyone, except the Sky Sports pundits. Shock. I've put Russell in like the top 3. I think 2025 might be his best season yet. Always got the most out of that car. Every time. What a driver. I remember you. I do remember you, Funky Racing, because I like your name. Max, Lando, and Piastri in the top 3 in the World Champion made me cry because I wanted Max to win. Yeah, see, that's why it was so difficult for me, because I like all 3 of those drivers. I mean, Max is my 3rd favourite. I've literally got a cardboard cutout of him in my room. I've got posters of him that I've made myself. I've got his signed shirt. I've got hats and all that. But I also wanted Lando to win. I wanted Lando to win in 25 for the pure fact that he hasn't won yet. That's basically it. Pretend in some weird parallel universe that Lando cooked last season and he won in 2024. I'd probably back Oscar. Or maybe probably Max, although I'll probably back Lando last. Do you know what I mean? It was literally just because he hasn't won yet and he was the favourite to win his first. So, it's weird, it's very strange. And also, just seeing the meltdown on social media from all fan bases, when it's just like, I like all of them. It's a very strange situation for me. But yeah. Way too early on the brakes. I'll keep that in mind. Who won the championship? In what? Because I'm doing a new thing now. Three tenths up on the Delta. Ugh. Half a second up on the Delta. Ugh. Oh, cut that up. Unlucky. Oh, I'm dead. Ah! Okay, still got purple. Nice.
And a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage.
In your last one, I guess? Well, I guess that would be the Lamborghini one, which was... That was Leclerc, actually. Yeah, Leclerc that won it. He won it with, like, 3 rounds left as well. I changed it to red, as in a league. I mean, a Ferrari. That's good. That's a good reference. I want either Charles, George, or Oscar to win. That's good. I mean, like I said, I'm not really bothered who wins anymore, because I'll be looking way down, like, I'll be looking, like, down here somewhere for a certain Sergio Perez. Do you know what I mean? So, obviously, I just want a good fight, you know? Although, with the new regulations, I think it's going to be either, you know, Mercedes or an Aston or a Red Bull, whoever. It's just going to be like, you know, like 2014 Mercedes, where they were just a second quicker than everyone else. I feel like that's going to happen. I feel like there's going to be one team that's just way up there and no one can catch them. And then if it's a Mercedes, then you got to imagine Russell's just going to dominate. If it's an Aston, obviously Alonso. If it's a Red Bull, then Max. If it's the McLarens, it'll be the same thing between Orlando and Oscar. Ferrari, probably Leclerc, let's be honest. I'm using a livery mod, I am, mate. I'm using livery mods for every team. I mean, I'm in the Benetton. It's class. My mum gave me a trombone. What music should I play? I don't know, mate. I've only ever played a trumpet in my life. Although saying that, I've got a 500 quid guitar behind me hanging on the wall that I've never used. I don't know. I really don't, I'll be honest. I just blanked out then. Ugh. Alright. Welcome to quali. I'll show the liveries quick because I feel like it. Even though it's a bit long because I have to go through all of them. But we can do it anyway. Alright, so McLaren are... It's not really a good view, but they're kind of like a black... I don't know what... All these liveries are meant to be nods to, like, their older self. So McLaren, I got a bit of like chrome on them and like black. I don't know what that's referencing, but there you go. Ferrari are blue. Don't know. Excuse me, I keep hiccuping. Go away. Mercedes, if they want to exit the pits, they're like their 2019 livery. Williams are like the 1990s, you know, like the Nigel Mansell, Jack Villeneuve kind of car, where it's got the orange stripes. Sauber are like the early 2010s with like Checo Perez. Red Bull are like the early 2010s as well, when they were a bit purple, and also like with they've got some Ford sponsoring. And we're Benetton, Aston Martin are Jordan, and Haas are like their 2016 car. So it's good stuff. For some reason, I'm back. I mean, it's great that you're here. Alright, now a couple of things I want to do is I want to lower my downforce, actually. Usually I increase it for quali, but my straight line speed seemed awful, so let's get out there. You alright, Evan? I think Cadillac will start the season at the back. By the halfway through the season, they'll be battling with Williams. I mean, yeah, but Williams could also be 10th, but yeah. Honestly, this is based on just pure bias and nothing else. I think Cadillac will finish 8th or 9th in the Constructors, and I think every couple races they'll get like a top 8 or a top 9. And maybe one race, given some attrition, they'll get like a top 6. I also think Bottas will beat Perez in quali, but then Perez will beat Bottas in race head-to-heads. Because that's actually a really cool dynamic. Bottas, really good in quali, alright in the race. Perez, alright in quali, great in the race. It's quite interesting. How often do I stream? I'd like to do every day. But it's like every other day at this current moment in time. But it's literally, I'll wake up at any time and sort of go, do I fancy it today? And if I do, then I stream. That's basically how I roll at the minute. I should probably put a schedule together, but I can never stick to it. And since now I'm working on like actual YouTube videos, every other day seems to be the golden area. Because obviously I've you know, got a part-time job, which I still stay at home, but obviously that, and then other stuff. But yeah. Did not need to say that many words. I just had to say every other day, didn't I? I need to stop waffling. Anyway, we're on our first qualifying lap. It's not too bad. I mean, we're a second up on Liam Lawson. Q3 would be a nice little milestone. I think I'll be happy if I can get into Q3. Need to save overtake as well for the back end of the lap. It's going to be a 29.4 P9. It's really bad, actually. That's not good. Drivers' Championship predictions. I think George Russell will win the championship for literally no reason other than I guessed. I actually just don't know. I think Aston Martin will be in the fight. And I think Ferrari as well. But I don't know. I'm not really basing it off anything. Right, well, I've got a near, a 9/10 gap to the knockout. So I'm going to take a gamble and say, even though I'm only P9, I've got enough of a buffer to get through. And I did. I stayed P9. Good. I need to sneeze really bad, but you know when it's right there? It's like there, but it's not like there. I do like Checo. He's in my top 10 favourite drivers. I love to hear that. Like I said earlier, I still don't know why Checo became my favourite. It was just sort of natural selection, I guess. I just started watching in 21, and I was like, just over time throughout that year and into 2022, and especially 23, it was sort of like, yeah, you're the one. Do you know what I think it was? I think it's the same reason why I like Lando Norris so much, is because it's a bit of a deep one, but both of them have received so much abuse for no apparent reason, and so did I, and I still do. So I feel like it's because I kind of relate to them. I like Stroll a lot because of that reason as well. So yeah, I think there's a bit of that going on. What game modes do I play the most? Just this. I only play career mode, and that's it. I mean, I don't play the game outside of streaming and video, so yeah. It's this, the brand new Michael Schumacher Benetton career. I do a Lamborghini My Team career, and that's it. So there you go. Right, I do actually need quite a good lap here if I want to get through. It started off pretty decent, though. curb. Come on, Benetton. Show me what you got. Go on then. Wee-hee-hee-hee. A little bit wide. Recovery. Okay, didn't hit the bump as well. Good stuff. 3 attempts up through Sector 1. Car feels cold as ice and fast as lightning. Ugh. Ah, scary. My top 10 is... Okay, that top 2 is crazy, but I like it. Romain Grosjean, Pascal Wehrlein, Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc, Nico Hulkenberg, Mick Schumacher, Sergio Perez, Pierre Gasly, Stoffel Van Dorn, Jensen Button, Ollie Behrman. I love that list because of how unique that is. That's really cool. That curve's always scary, but we're good. Oh, a bit wide. Kind of recovered it, not really. And I have saved overtake for the final corner this time, so that's good. Nice. That is so much better. Still run out of overtake, but 28.7, top 6. It's still not good, but it might be enough to get through. I don't know why I like drivers that have big crashes and I think they're on their comeback, like Grosjean at Bahrain 2020 or Wehrlein at Monaco 2017. I guess that kind of makes sense, but yeah. I mean, you don't hear that very often. Romain Grosjean and Pascal Wehrlein in the top 2. I like it, though. And it's a second Q3 in a row for good old Michael Schumacher. A second off the pace, though. Honestly, I think we're going to get top 6, or probably actually, no, top 7. Because I think we're going to beat Sainz, Behrman, and A. Jackson, and obviously finish behind all the front runners. So, top 7, that'd be nice. But I don't know, my top 10, I've never really thought about the other 7, but I'd go Perez, Button, Verstappen, Norris, Piastri. How many? I need to count. Perez, Button, Verstappen, Norris, Piastri, Leclerc, Behrman, Gasly, Ricciardo, Bottas. There you go, decent. Alright, welcome to Q3 for the second weekend running. Like I said, a top 7 is what we're going for, basically just behind all the elite cars. And I should be able to do that because a 28 is what I did in Q2, so it should be doable. But I've still got to go and do the lap, of course. Let's have it. I like Pierre, he's my go-to driver in career modes. I mean, I usually despise the French, but he's alright, he is. I forgot Ricciardo. I usually forget Ricciardo as well. But yeah, great guy, great driver. Yo, Michael, can we stop trying to let people by? Alright, go Lando, quick, right. I should get a lovely slipstream. Oh yeah, this is gorgeous. This is the one. Here we go. Q3, Michael Schumacher. Let's see how we get on. The slipstream! Move out of the way. Oh, shit. Oh, he's gone wide. Don't turn back in. You gimp! Oh, what have you done, mate? What are you doing? Move! Charlie! I like you, and you've ruined everything for me. Oh, what an absolute tosser. I'm going to need a massive Sector 2 and 3 now. Oh, that's really upsetting. Why do I use the line, although you know the track? I don't know the track at all, mate. If I turn the racing line off, I won't know where to brake. I'll have really bad minimum speed and turning. I would not have a clue. Also, it makes the game really comfortable and easy, which is what I prefer. That's also an important factor. And the final corner we go. Is it going to be a 28? Oh, a 28.6. Hang on a minute. Okay, I still finished 7th, but it's a shame, actually, because if I don't... I probably lost a 10th or 2 from Leclerc, which would have actually got me ahead of Norris. Shame, but I'll take it. It's not bad. Am I from Boston? I am 3,300 miles away from Boston, so no. You're a F1 guy, welcome to the other stream. I'll take a top 7, actually, considering Bahrain is probably my weakest track on this calendar, apart from Silverstone. And I'm best of the rest, you know? Not bad. Alright, Grand Prix time, let's go. Honestly, I think I can probably just stay P7 and that'll do me. That'll be good. Again, just best of the rest. And obviously, that's still another 6 points I'm picking up. Which, I mean, I got 15 in my first race, but 21 after 2 isn't bad at all. Am I in London? You've smashed it, mate. Well done. Final question, is it still worth playing F1 23? Oh, absolutely. I think above this, 23 is the best game there is. That game is class. So... yeah. I still think you should get 25, because 26 is going to be a DLC to 25, so you'll need 25 to play 26. But 23 is a fantastic game, I love it, probably my favourite. Greetings from Russia, welcome. Difficulty 110. 92% of land in Bahrain is desert. Now we know. Ugh. 2-stop strategy. Yeah. Sure. I think I want to do a... wait, no, the undercut's not very good around here, actually, from what I remember. So... this? Absolutely not, no. Okay. We'll just stick to this. And, I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. We'll just do this. Right, begin. How much longer am I live? Well, I'm doing this race and then heading off, so probably another 45 minutes, roughly. I did like Felipe Nasser as well. Yeah, I don't even remember, like, who he even drove for. Yeah, that is a proper obscure driver, Felipe Nasser. That's like saying, oh, your favourite driver's Max Chilton. Why do I not use Parc Ferme rules? Because I keep forgetting to turn it on, I'll be honest. Probably should. Actually, is it Max Chilton or Tom Chilton? Because I know one, I think, is the brother of the other, and one's a touring car driver, the other was an F1 driver. That's Max, isn't it? Is it Max Chilton? I don't know. Why does it let you do left and right tyres at different pressures? That's a good question that I don't know the answer to. Alright, let's go then. Round number dos at Bahrain. I'm ready. Let's try and not mess up the start like in Melbourne where I spun twice on the opening lap. And we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh, hang on. George Russell's had a rotter. And he's on the soft. Everyone's on the soft tire except me. Up the inside. Who's this geezer? Someone's going for it. They're sending it. There's contact. We're 3 wide. Someone's been killed. Oh, that's never going to work. It's like Sakir 2020 all over again. Lando Norris looking for the move. I've outbraked him. Ride that curb. Oh, I've not ridden it correctly. We still maintain our 2 places game though, so I'll take it. I'm going to be quite slow though, because obviously they're on... oh, hang on. Bit of a skid from Lewis there. Everyone's on softs. Apart from me and Verstappen. Surely the softs just don't work. I'm going to go for a one-stop, actually. I've changed my mind. Oh, come back, Max, please. Come back! No. No. What is going on up here? Between the Ferraris. They were scrapping like mad in Melbourne. They're doing it again in Bahrain. It also seems like I've got no straight line speed. Shock to literally no one. What is going on up there? They're going 3 wide, the mad bastards. Hang on. Get the exit. Put the overtake down. Come on, then. Oh, Max Verstappen, you're finished, blood. And then up the inside of Charles Leclerc. Oh, what a move. I've spun. I've corrected it. Go. Yeah. What a move. How am I in the top 3? I do not know. R5 modes are good. To be honest, mate, I've never owned or looked at anything other than a Thrustmaster T300, so I do not know. I mean, I'm pretty sure this top 3 isn't going to last very long. I'm very slow in a straight line, no matter how much downforce I have or how little downforce I have. So it literally just doesn't matter. But it's nice to be here, you know? I mean, look, my ERS literally doesn't charge. So... Do. Max Verstappen. Do. Fighting round turn 1. I do have DRS for 2. But to be honest, I'm not going to fight it. I'm on a one-stopper. No one else is doing a one-stopper as far as I'm concerned, so... Yeah. I got the TikTok, so now we can just chill. Charlie, can you, like, relax, please? Oh my, these cars are quick. And of course, because F125 is a bit of a crap game, on 110 AI, they don't make the drivers faster, they make the cars faster. So, basically, I'm against, well, 2019 Ferraris, as in they've all got illegal engines. So that's why they always get me in the straights, because their cars are literally programmed to be quicker than mine. This is a fact. I don't know why they can't just make the drivers faster, I'm not too sure, but there you go. But like I said, I'm on the one-stopper, so I don't really mind it, to be honest. Game difficulty, 110. I don't want to spend all my time battling. I need to be striving for nice, consistent lap times. And, of course, saving tyres. Purple Sector 1? What? How's that happened, then? I guess DRS is just different gravy, huh? My hands are shaking just a little more. I should probably keep the tyre wear thing out. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm starting to think the one stop might not be doable. Yeah, probably not. I mean, 20% after 5, that's 4% a lap near enough. I've got to get to lap 13 on these things, so they're going to be what? Nearly 50? Actually might get away with it.
We want to make sure we're saving some ERS, so let's try and charge it up now.
What do you think I'm doing, you twat? It's your epoxy ERS that don't charge. Your MG UK that's just not doing anything. Nothing to do with me. I mean, no, I've got the ERS off, mate. Get a grip. You're right, the sports scene. That's a good name. I like that. I don't think it's going to be doable, but I'd like to just stay in Leclerc's DRS. That'd be really nice. Should be able to finish at least 7th here, regardless of my strategy. I've already got a nice gap to Sainz in P8. So, hopefully, worst case scenario, I just finish where I start, which isn't too bad, of course. Oh, this car's slow. I mean, it's an Alpine, so it's going to be, but you know what I mean? It's still slow, regardless. Thank you, Mark. Although it means nothing. Come back, Leclerc. Leclerc! Leclerc! Ooh. This is one tricky bastard to drive. I'm managing it though. We're kind of cooking. La 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 la. Wonder if Lando's gonna get me this lap. No, we're not approaching the pit window, mate. I've changed my mind. I'm doing a one stop. I'm doing thy one stop, please. This corner's really tricky. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Oh, it's scary. Hang on, I put a second on Norris. Earth. And them soft tyres finally letting go. I bloody well hope so. Alright, Muhammad Ali himself. Ugh. He's quicker than me. Oh, no, he's not. I thought he was going faster than me, and I've got DRS and he doesn't. But no. I mean, I weren't that much quicker, to be fair. I was only about a tenth or two. Still quicker regardless. 1, 2, 3, 4. No bump. Okay. There's a really nasty bump around that exit curve for some reason. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've messed that up. I wonder if Charlie's one-stopping as well, or is he just slow? I don't know yet. Can't tell if he's just really slow or if he's also trying the one-stopper. Oh, he's skidding about the place, though. Ooh, I don't know. I got this. I'm trying, mate. Right, Riz. No, we're not, mate. No, 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 no. We're pitting on lap 13, I think. 13? I don't know, actually. 13 or 14. Ideally 14, but I don't know if they'll do that. I mean, what can my tyres not do at the minute? They are cooking. Now, basically, what this comes down to is, can Lando Norris and George Russell make up 20 seconds in about 10 laps? Because, obviously, they've got an extra pit stop to do. Whereas me, and I think Leclerc as well, considering how slow he is, we've only got one stop. Although, to be fair, I don't know if Leclerc's got two. He might be 1 or 2 stop. He might just be slow. I don't know yet. But for me... No, we're not. Why is he so far ahead? What? He must be pitting now, then. There's no way he's just done that. Yeah, he is. Thought so. Okay, so shame I don't have DRS, but we are now released. So Leclerc is 2-stopping. I am the only driver 1-stopping, as I now take the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Now, I'm hoping, given the fact I've now got clean air, that my pace might improve by just a very small amount. 12-second gap to Hulkenberg, who hasn't stopped yet. The closest person is Oscar, who's 15 seconds back. So, yeah. He should get stuck behind all that traffic, hopefully. And because they're all on hards, they're going to be out for a lot longer. It's going quite well for me so far, I think. Well, it seems to be. Quick tyre wear update. Oh, got to change gear. So we're now in the 50s. But I've still got... I've still got another 3 laps to do on these, so... I don't know. Currently lapping in the 34s. Oscar's probably going to be in the... Oh, I don't know. Wait, has Hulkenberg already stopped? Oh, shitting. Okay. That's me one flashback gone.
impact. Let me know you're okay.
Oh, that's a shame, really. That's like, what? 4 or 5 races in a row with no flashback there. It was gonna happen eventually. Don't even know what happened, to be fair. This happened again. It's as I change gear. Good to know. Alright, cool, fire. I hope that doesn't ruin my rhythm, because I was cooking for ages. Okay. So Oscar's now 13 seconds back. I'm going to wait until the end of this lap, because he's had a clean lap. I want to see what his pace is. He might still have enough to just win. I mean, I'm not really looking at them, to be honest. I'm looking at the top 5 and, like, 4th, not really 3rd. Sonoda's at the session. Unlucky gaze. No, I'm alright, mate. 12.4. $12.1. Doesn't seem that bad. Driver behind.
Piastri's behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their time is 2 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. And time last lap, 1:32.3.
Okay, so he's 2 seconds a lot quicker than me right now. Oh. That could pose an issue. How late am I? Pretty late, I'd say. I mean, we're just under halfway through this race, and when this is done, that's going to be the end of it. But, yeah, I'm glad you're here anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong, but your name was Hayden, correct? Or have I got that wrong? Or mixed up, I should say. Go give our hands a little breather. This is a lot of driving for one day. Still not pitting yet, team. I've got a while to go yet. Well, actually, no, I don't. I've got 1 lap left, to be fair. See, this is where I've got to make up my mind. Do I pit now or the lap after? I think I go 1 more, you know. What, I'm on 110. I use 110 no matter the car or track.
Okay, Michael, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
That's like 3 seconds slower than me right now. Come on, game. You can let me at least make it slightly difficult. Come on. Verstappen showing some really good pace. Shock, but to be honest, like I said, I'm not really looking at them. I'm looking at Leclerc at the minute. I want to try and beat him. Yeah, mate, because they're 70%. I'm going to have to pit this lap anyway, because I'm now at threat of a puncture, so... This is the one. You alright, Lynn? Pit this lap? Indeed, mate. Gotta make sure I select the hards. It'll be really bad if I pit 4 mediums. That'll ruin my entire strategy. Alright, welcome.
Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop.
I almost beat that lap time even though I pitted. Nice. Great stop. Really good stop. Good stuff. Alright. Lower the diff as low as it can go. Let's get back underway. Oh, I forgot to go. No, I don't have one stop. Stop saying that. Can't believe Max missed the championship by 1 point. I mean, it was 2 to be fair, but yeah. Extremely tough. I wanted Lando to win, so I'm not too bothered, but of course, that would have been one of the greatest comebacks in history. I hope I've got at least some pace on this tyre. Come on. Although, to be fair, I'm not really looking to do anything other than just sort of chill now. The one stop is very lonely. What console am I on? I'm on PC. Playing on GameCube. Yeah, no, I'm actually playing on the Nintendo DS, like the first one. Remove the racing line. I'll keep it on, thanks, but there you go. And I have no brothers, so I don't know why you're saying brother. I'm only joking, I know. I'm new to watching you. When are you live again? I'd say every other day at the minute, because I'm also now working on actual YouTube videos again, so every other day. I don't mind being this far back to Norris. I don't get affected by dirty air. Oh, that's wide. This bar grade, it is indeed, mate, yeah. Well identified. Still don't know why I put it on the calendar. I don't like it very much, but here we are. That's hindsight for you. Oh, the double. What wheel am I using? I'm using a Thrustmaster open wheel add-on to give it its full title. I currently have the box for it levitating my Christmas tree, so there you go. Might be able to overtake Lando here somehow. Alright, Cunaldas, definitely said that wrong. Alright, come on! Please! This car is so slow! Round the outside of Lando Norris. Ugh, okay, we made it. I might get DRS again. Oh, I don't. Shit. Stay away, Lando. You're washing old. Go away.
Okay, Michael.
That'll do.
Engine's running very hot. Engine very hot.
No, it isn't. Shut up. Not in the mood, Mark. I'm fighting for a podium all of a sudden. Like, shut up. Okay, we're all right. Gotta bite those corners a little more. We don't know what that means, but we move. I'll just stick to what I'm doing. Cheerio. I would like DRS, Mr. Posh Spice. That'd be great. If. What are we going to do about F1? Sim race. I mean, yeah, even if F1 was on, I'm still doing this, but yeah. Alright, please, car. Come on! Come on! the speed, please. Oh, it's so slow. It is so slow. Renault running on blade donkey power, not horsepower. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so I'm into the top 5 and everyone else has to stop again. I'm not stopping again. So this is looking pretty good for me so far. Got the diff nice and low, so the tyre wear's a little bitty bit less. Only 11 seconds off Hamilton, who's massively slowed up, to be fair. Actually, they're all quite slow. Why are they so... I don't know. I just don't know. How you feel about 2026? Well, my favourite driver in Checo Perez is coming back to the grid. And there's a whole new team. So... yeah, I don't think I've ever been more excited for something before. I'm very much looking forward to it. Biggest surprise is seeing Hamilton P3. Well, to be fair, for some reason, F125 have a massive bias towards Ferrari. In real life, they're 4th, maybe even 5th, quickest. In the game, they're 2nd. So, why am I using racing line assist? That's like saying, why do I wear glasses? So I know where to brake, mate, and turn. And it makes the game easier. Bottas returning too. I do like Bottas a lot. It's actually just the dream driver lineup. Oh, we can ignore that. The fact I'm closing the gap to Hamilton is very encouraging. Might be on for a top 4 finish here, maybe a little bit more. I don't know, it's going to be difficult to get ahead of Charlie. But I think I've got a bit of pace in reserve, considering my diff is on the lowest possible setting. So at the very end, I could actually, get a bit more. By using a custom team and livery. No, this is Alpine, but they're modded to be Benetton. And that's the same with every other team. I've got livery mods for all of them. Plus, of course, the engine, which is a V8, like the Benetton had in the early 1990s. And that is it, yeah. All of them on overtake.gg, which is... I think the main place you get F1 mods, I think. Whoa, see that bump? Why is that in the game? Earth. That's dangerous. That's race ending, you hit that at the right angle. Earth. Cadillac will get top 5. That'd be a dream come true, I reckon, for me anyway.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
I'd love that so much. I just want Checo Perez to have a bit of a redemption. People have slated him so much because of one bad season. I want him to show people that, he is a really good midfield average driver. Not even that, actually. He's way better than average. Reckon they don't even get top 5. They're building their own engine. Is that much of an advantage? Not really. I don't know, is it? Alpine build their own engine, and they're the worst team on the grid. So, I don't know. Right, so now, everyone has pitted for the second time. Apart from me, and I'm not pitting again. Obviously, Max, we're fine. I want to try and get on the podium, but obviously, there's Max, there's Leclerc, there's Hamilton, and there's Piastri, all within 10 seconds. So I think I'll try and up the diff a little bit and maybe up my pace. And we'll see what we can do. What size did I start? I'm on the mediums. And then lap 13 went on to the ads until the end of the list. I started 7th, which is pretty good. But I thought if I just do a normal strategy, I'll probably finish 7th. So I decided to try something a bit different, and it seems to be working pretty well. Obviously, I'm not going to win, but I'm probably going to finish, at worst, 6th. So I gain a place. Oh, Topster! With a little fiver. What an absolute legend. Thanks, mate. Love the content, keep it up. Hopefully I can. Probably for another year or so. Should be cooking. Thank you, though, mate. That's world class from you. Ugh. Whee! Perez is hot-headed. Really? I don't think I've ever seen him hot-headed, apart from when he got taken out in Baku last year. I don't know. Ugh. But now, as I said, Max is going to get me, and probably Leclerc as well. But I don't know, they've got to do 1 second a lap, which they are doing. You never know, though, I might find a little extra something. I think, what's my tyres saying? Yeah, we could definitely up the diff even more. Which gives me just a tad more grip. That's a premium mildew out of Tesco, it is, mate. That's world class. Might have to get down there tomorrow. Oh, Piastri got the fastest lap. Scary, scary, scary. Oh, I'm cooked. Yeah. They're all catching me by over 2 seconds a lap. I'm dead. You do not want a 4-time world champion up your ass in a Red Bull. Whee! Maybe, I won't be able to, but if I can nick a couple bits of DRS off him, then I might be able to keep in the podium places, but that's going to be a whole world of bother. Right, go, Max. Quick, quick, quick. Go, go, go. Quick. Go. That's the one. Why are you braking so early? Max! What are you doing? He just brake tested me. He's done a bloody Spain, the bastard. Oh, you can't do that, mate. You've just lost me like half a second. What a bastard. Ah, it's a McLaren. Run. Alright, come on, Max. Carry me 4th. And so I might finish 3rd. Come on. What's my meal deal pick? I don't really know, to be honest. I've not really had many meal deals in my time. I don't remember the last time I had a meal deal. Years ago. Go for fastest lap. On what planet am I gonna do that? Alright, I got a 6-second gap to Piastri, and he's fighting Hamilton, so might get on the podium. Just missed out on DRS, that's really unlucky. If you have to tell something, you start playing with a no... If you have to tell something, who start playing with no helps on G29. Yes, absolutely. Red Bull and Mercedes engines have found a loophole so they gain 3 temps in tracks like Australia. That's not good. We're going to have a Mercedes 2014 all over again. What wheel have I got? Thrustmaster open wheel. Imagine if Lawson had stayed at Red Bull. He'd have lost his seat instead of Yuki. True, but I don't think they're much better than each other. And now it's probably going to happen to Hajar as well, so Hajar, good luck, mate. Max will get that car to his liking, and then he'll cook, and you're dead. How am I doing, F1 Crim? See you in the festive mood. Indeed, mate. Yes, Christmas is soon. Somehow only 5 days away or 6 days away. Outrageous stuff. If there is a safety box for soft, where have you got that from? My box for softs, I'll be like 5th. I'm on for a podium here. And fastest lap don't even gain you anything anymore, so it'd be entirely pointless. I just wanted to do that! Oh, piss off, Mark, you're annoying me. I'm guessing it's a smoothie, roast chicken, bacon, and stuffing. I hate stuffing with a passion. No, I just get a... It sounds extremely boring, but I'd literally just get, like, a chicken mayo sandwich. Or, like, chicken tikka, maybe, and that's it. I won't even bother with the rest of it. I'll just have that, to be honest. Maybe, like, a bag of Quavers. No, this is F1 2027.
Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, focus right to the checkered flag.
Shut up! Oh, I hate Mark. Ugh. Gotta praise Yuki for trying to take Lando off the track in Abu Dhabi. I think he tried to do what Perez did, but, you know, Perez is just that guy. Yuki's just a bit mid. Lawson would have stayed regardless. They thought about who to give the racing ball, so he decided against Yuki because he's too old. I don't think he's old. It's all that thing with Honda, isn't it? I think. Plus, Lawson hasn't even had a full year of F1 yet. Like a proper, like, year in the same team. Yuki's had 3 plus this. So, I don't know. Not really bothered, to be honest. They're all just kind of there. I still remember Lawson compared the Red Bull car to sensitivity on Call of Duty. Didn't Albon do that as well on that podcast? He said, like, Max likes a front end, but his front end is so sharp, it's like if you go on a video game and, like, up the sensitivity to the max, and that's, like, what Max wants. Because that's how it works, really, in my opinion, is that the car will start out with what it is. The second drive will be kind of close to max, But then as Max gets the car more and more to his liking, he'll just get further and further away as the season goes on. And we have seen, I mean, look at Perez. Perez, not obviously near him, but kind of near him for the opening few rounds of 23 and 24. And then as soon as it gets to Miami, kind of...
We've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the Delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty.
Okay, I'm just going to finish what I was saying. Why have we got a lap 26 safety car?
Slow down. Your Delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Are they even gonna... Are they even gonna restart the race? This seems outrageous. I fear an Abu Dhabi 21 scenario is on the way. You see, Master Mine are faster than Mercedes in the sim. Too early to tell. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm a bit clueless. I wouldn't know anyway. What are you getting, Crim? For your main? Where? Oh, yeah. Can't wait for Christmas. I guess the only thing with me for Christmas nowadays, you know, being 19 and all that, is just the Christmas dinner. Because I like eating a lot. So, there you go. I mean, it's kind of the first year where I've done more buying and gifting than receiving. But that's how it is. I prefer that. You think Max will have the best driver ratings for the 26 game? Oh, of course. Why would he not? He was the best driver in 25 by a mile. So yeah, easily.
Right, drop your speed. Our Delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace.
White bread, decent butter, chicken and mayo. See, I'm not really a fan of that. I prefer brown bread and I only butter 1/2. Six sleeps in, the big guy in the red suit brings the presents. Excited regardless of age. Yeah, that's good to have though. Not turning into Scrooge, like, oh, I'm 46, I don't care about Christmas. No. It's a great time of year. Turn 1 dive, defend for my life. Absolutely, mate. Yes, that's exactly it. I could technically pit for softs and come out 5th. I probably should have done that, you know.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. Right.
You know what, Ignore that. I'm not going to cheat and pit, but I'm not doing that. That's bollocks. That's my crazy attention, by the way. Look at that. How am I that far up? Anyway. I meant your main present, you're getting past that stage now. Recall you're getting a signed helmet. Well, I've already got a signed helmet, to be fair. It's there. No, my wheel broke. Well, the one I've always used. Broke like a month or so ago, so I just had to buy a new one. I wasn't going to wait until Christmas for someone else to get it for me, do you know what I mean? Baguette over a sandwich, and I'm not going to lie, I've never had a baguette in my life, I don't think, so I can't really give my opinion. AI soft restarts, they are awful. So that's my hope. I still think I should have pitted, because, you know, it's 2 extra cars, but the tyre advantage I would have had would have been egregious. We're talking 30 to 40% hards to brand new softs. Although, to be fair, we're probably only going to get 1 lap of racing, so it would have literally been Abu Dhabi 21 all over again. We'll see. To be fair, if it's only 1 lap, there might not be DRS, which means I'll have a chance. Have I tried doing a reverse track racing? I have, yeah. I prefer it. All 3 reverse... Oh, I just farted in my lips. All 3 reverse tracks I prefer to their normal ones. Austria, Britain, and Netherlands, they're class and reverse. Beautiful livery, it's not bad, is it? In this lap? You what, blood? There's only 5 of us here. Oh, this really is like Abu Dhabi 21, where no one else is here. Alright, come on then. This is probably the most important restart of my life. A good one. And I'll lead by turn 1. Here we go. Max is gone. Here we go. This is it. Can't overtake before the line. Now we can. Go on then. Go on then. Go on then. Get him. Get the Dutch bastard. Have some of that, you prick. Into turn 1 we go. Send it. And Michael Schumacher takes the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. He's all out of shape at turn 1. Oh, looking like me on the M1. Max trying to fight it back. Round the outside of turn 3. I've gone deep. Through goes Max Verstappen. It's not over yet. Come on. Give him room. Yes. Schumacher's through. Okie dokie then. Right. Save some overtake. Absolutely dump the bastard down that main straight. Come on. Is there an actual Christmas miracle on the horizon? Stay back, Max. Dirty bastard. Come on. Max is going to look for the move. He's going down the inside. He's an absolute nutter, this geezer. Late on the brakes. Don't go off. Okay. Dump it. Come on, car. Get out the slipstream. Final lap of the race. Go, go, go. Charles Leclerc's up to second. He's going for the lead. We're going 3 wide into turn 1. Leclerc's taken me out. No. Leclerc's killed me. Oh, no. No way! Charles Leclerc, I will get you for this! Fucking get him! Get him! No! What a bastard! Oh... Got no brakes. That hurts a lot, you know. Like, that really hurts. That's dug real deep, you know. What a bastard. I'm not even going to get P4 either because Hamilton's got ERS. Oh my goodness, what a day. Hang on, he locks up. Switchback. No, I've got no grip left.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Unlucky! Unlucky! Oh.
What a drive! What a driver!
Come on, Leclerc, I was ahead at the apex. That's how the rules work. The fact he wins as well is an absolute load of bollocks.
Well, what an end
Well, I tell you what, to be fair, I do have 2 positives. One, I finished higher than where I started. Second, if I almost won at my worst track on the calendar, we're looking pretty good for the rest of the season, but... I'm getting a new watch. It's a Psycho Pepsi Pogue 71 Vintage. I've got a £7 Fitbit on, mate. Not much into jewellery. Actually just clothing and attire. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but I'm not into that at all. I own 2 hoodies, 1 pair of trousers, and 1 pair of shoes. And that's it. Bro, just died. I'm a 7-time champ. I mean, I might as well. I'm also a 7-time champ if you think about it. But it didn't even matter because he got me anyway. Oh. To be fair, I think what happened is I just went to the left, it's just not expecting Leclerc to dive bomb me, and that's exactly what he did. Not even dive bomb, just in general. Let's take a look. So I'm all the way to the right, avoiding the slipstream. There's a gap. To be fair, I can't go right because Verstappen's there. I can go right a little bit, but that's just a very racing incident kind of incident, really, because I can't really go right because Max is there. Leclerc brakes way later than me and goes... To be fair, if I just stay in the middle there, then obviously it's fine, but... I just assumed that Leclerc wouldn't do that. But there you go. The fact is, that what I think's crazy is that he takes me out and then sends it round the outside of Max to take the lead and then wins the Grand Prix. Can you believe the audacity on that? Actual incident. What a bastard. Might as well watch this dive bomb on the 7-time world champ from another 7-time world champ. Alonso did it to him in 23. I tried to do it. I made the corner. Like, not track limits, it's a good move, but then, you know, by the end of the lap, I've got no ERS left, so he just kind of does that. Unlucky. You managed any podiums? Yeah, I got third in Melbourne after starting second and spinning on the first lap. But yeah. I don't know. Racing incident. The driver standings. 25 points for Michael in 2 rounds. Not bad. 18 off the lead, though. That's a bit tough. Constructors, we're 4th on 26. As Gasly's got 1 point so far. What a driver. 4 ahead of Mercedes. We're fighting for 4th, I reckon. That's just really sad. I mean, the thing is, well, that was a really strong race from me as well. Like, the one stop, I was cooking. Look at the lap times. Look at that. 33, 33, 33, 33, 33, 33, 33, 33, 33, 33, 33, 57. 33, and then 35. Oh, shit. First time here I've subscribed. Oh, thanks, mate. Imagine if Max went to McLaren. That would be a deadly combination. Gasly, the man who walked out of the flames. I don't think that's who that was. That was Romain Grosjean. But they're both French, I guess. Shut up. Now, why don't you, mate? You're watching me. Go away. Right. I am desperate for a shit, so I'm going to wrap things up quick and then we're going to head off. Oh, hang on. Secret meeting? With whom? Oh, I thought that was Ferrari. Then I would have shat myself. Why would I go to Haas? They're literally worse than me. Go away. Oopsie, it's alright, mate. All good.
Hey, just
like I said, both French. Been playing F1 for years, and I was wondering whether it's still worth playing 2020 in the Big 25. I'll be honest, everyone says 2020 is the best game. I don't like it at all, but I mean, it's not good or bad to play the old games. That's fair. I think that's fine. That's good. Ooh. Yeah, sure, why not? What upgrades have failed? Oh, unlucky. 3 upgrades, by the way. Ugh, where are we in the R&D? We've gone further down. Okay, that's tough. Play NASCAR 25? Well, I don't like NASCAR, and it's very expensive, so probably not, but you never know these days. Well then, I'm going to be heading off now, because I said so. It is getting on for 11 PM, so that, you know, probably should head off. That was really fun. You know, first episode of this career mode, good stuff. I liked it. Not bad, not great in the middle, bad. P3 at Melbourne, fastest lap. Should have won at Bahrain, but tough. We'll take it on the chin. And, that was great. That was great. That was great. Hope you enjoyed watching today, because... I just said, I hope you enjoyed watching. There you go, that's English for you. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. It's all up to the stars if I could be bothered tomorrow, we'll see. But yeah. Yeah. Serious bowel movements required. You don't need the details of that, let's be honest. Right, I'll see you a lot tomorrow, if not day after. Hope you have a fantastic Christmas. And, what day is it? It's Friday, isn't it? Yeah. Hope you have a good weekend as well. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you a lot later. Goodbye. See! Not having that Roblox Tycoon shite. No! NCS letting me down. I can't be arsed.
Never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.